Hi guys, it's Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because we are going to be doing our TBR video for the month of September. We're officially in the Burr months, you guys. It's fall. It's officially fall. I live in Alaska. We're currently having a full-on wind and rainstorm right now. I just finished my pumpkin spice latte. I have a candle burning. Like, it is that time of the year. This is a exciting but also sad TBR video for me because this is going to be my last TBR video before my baby comes. September is my last month of pregnancy. Hopefully she comes towards the end of the month, and I just don't see myself doing a TBR video, at least for October and maybe November. We'll see how I'm feeling, but you never know what's gonna happen. So this is my last reading month before I am officially a mother. We gotta make it a good one. Subscribe to my channel if you guys like book videos. Give this video a thumbs up, and let's just get right into it. Today I have my TBR cart, and I loaded it up with a bunch of new releases and some ARCs that I've been sent and just some general fall books that I would, or just books in general that I would love to read in the fall. I have some prompts left over. I didn't do this on purpose. I didn't. I have some prompts left over from our last TBR jar video, so we're just gonna pull out of the strawberry again and correlate books to the prompts. And you guys know, this isn't our first rodeo with TBR videos, okay? Let's just get right into it. I think we're gonna pick 6 books. That's probably about all I will be able to read. I am a mood reader. Okay, first prompt we have is a book on Kindle Unlimited. I already know what I'm going to pick for this because I literally want to read it today. Like, The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden. From what I know about this book is that this has been out for a while, but it's just now getting traditionally published. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I picked it up yesterday, and I need Frida McFadden books like every so often because I just read them so fast, and they're not my favorite books, but I do enjoy them. And so we're gonna read this one for sure, and all of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. Abby wants a baby more than anything, but after years of failed infertility treatments and adoptions that have fallen through, it seems like motherhood is not in her future. That is until her personal assistant Monica makes a generous offer to serve as a surrogate. It's an offer that will make all of Abby's dreams come true. Strange things starts happening, and it turns out that Monica is not who she says she is. The woman now carrying Abby's baby has an unspeakable secret, and she will stop at nothing until she gets what she wants. Drama, tea, sounds very spooky. You don't mess around with stuff like this. So yeah, definitely want to add this to my TBR. It's gonna be the perfect read for September. So first book going on the TBR, Frida McFadden's book. Prompt number 2. Oh, okay, I can't get it to focus. It says to read an ARC. So let's pick out an ARC that we have. Love Arranged by Lauren Asher. This book actually just came out, but they did send me an ARC of it. I was on vacation when it came, so I haven't been able to read it yet. But it is the 3rd book in the Lakefront Billionaires series. I think this is the final book in that series. And I did really enjoy the first 2. It's like Love Arranged and Love Unwritten. Yeah, I did enjoy those a lot, so I'm definitely excited to see what this one is all about. I do really like Lauren Asher's writing a lot. I know that they're all dual POV, and they're just fun. Looks like there's a fake relationship in here, and she needs his help. Yeah. Fake relationship. She volunteers to date him so he can improve his public image. Okay, we love fake dating. So fun. So yeah, let's definitely add this to our TBR for September. Prompt number 3. Erg. Romance. My least favorite genre. Okay, what we're gonna do is this is going to be for romance, because this is actually a romance, and we're just gonna need to pick something new for the ARC prompt because I literally don't have a romance on here. That's just pure romance. Let's see. I think I'm gonna read this one. It's Seven Deadly Thorns by Amber Hamilton. It says her worst enemy, his only chance. It comes out in October. The cruel prince meets powerless in this enemies to lovers dark academia romantasy that will tattoo itself onto your heart. Oh, we love that. That sounds like all the things that I like, honestly. In the cursed kingdom of Aragoa, the punishment for magic is death. Okay, I see where this is going. Even the students at Vandenberg Academy aren't spared. When Viola Sinclair's deadly magic is discovered, the queen gives her assassin a new assignment and a new cursed tattoo, a 7-thorned rose on his arm for the 7 days that he has to hunt her down and kill her. If he doesn't, he will be the one to die. The assassin is Rose, an entitled prince. His name is Rose? That's cool. An entitled prince, arrogant fellow student, and the one person Viola hates more than anyone. Okay, that sounds so good. Oh my god. I am really glad that I have this ARC because this sounds incredible. So this is our new book that we're going to use for the ARC prompt. Fourth book. Oh my gosh, we're already halfway. My camera doesn't want to focus. Okay. A special edition book. I have a lot. I think I'm gonna choose Rose and Chains. I actually have a special edition from Fairy Loot over across the room, so I do have it in a special edition that's not just the Barnes & Noble one. I know that this started as fan fiction, which I've never really like dove into before, and I'm really excited to see like if I can tell that it started as fan fiction. But this sounds really good. It was actually on my TBR for last month, but I didn't have time to read it. But I know that there was a war and she's on one side and the male was on the other, and her side loses the war and she is sold at an auction because she has really remarkable magic, and she is sold to the family in which, like his family, and so, you know, her sworn enemy, she now is sold into his family. So tea, and I think it's like dark academia vibes also on top of fantasy. Like I'm pretty sure it takes place at a school if I can remember correctly, but it just sounds really good and I love the art. I think the characters are both super attractive and I am all about that. So let's add Rose and Chains to our TBR for September. Number 5, a book with flowers on the cover. Yay! Okay, I'm choosing this one. Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. This just came out. There are flowers on the cover. This sounds so freaking good. If I remember correctly, so there is a school. Yeah, it's called Blackwood Academy, and it is located on the fringes of the afterlife. And once you enter the school, there's no way out except for a once-in-a-decade celebration in which a single worthy student is tested and given a choice. They can graduate and join Blackwood's magical elite, or cross over to the mysterious other side. But this time, the rules have changed, and it's not a celebration, it's a competition, and there can only be one victor. 2 academic arch-rivals whose strange connection blurs the lines between obsession and hate. One girl driven solely by ambition, and another plagued by memories of the love that she lost. And a charming playboy who never cared for anyone until he met the Academy's newest student. Each of the 6 students has their own motivation to win and their own secret to hide, but what none of them know, they aren't the only ones playing the game. And if they lose, some fates are worse than death. I love an afterlife storyline. Also takes place at a school, competition, 6 people against each other, enemies to lovers vibes. We're all about this. So this is definitely getting read this month. Immortal Consequences, adding it to the TBR. Okay guys, last one, book number 6. No way. You pick. We love that. What's this? I think I'm in the mood for a thriller. We need to add another thriller to this. So we're gonna do Forget Me Not by Stacey Willingham. This was my book of the month book for August. Don't know what it's about. It says 22 years ago, Claire's older sister Natalie disappeared shortly after her 18th birthday. Days later, her blood was found in a car, a man was arrested, and the case was swiftly closed. In the decades since, Claire has attempted to forget her traumatic past by moving to the city and climbing the ranks as an investigative journalist, until an unexpected call from her father forces her to come back home and face it all anew. Okay, so when she goes back home, she starts to settle in, and she stumbles across an old diary written by one of the old vineyard's owners. And at what seems to be, at first, a story of young rebellion and love turns into something more sinister as it begins to describe details of various unsolved crimes. As the days stretch on, she finds herself becoming more and more secluded as she starts to obsess over the diary's contents, as well as the lingering feeling that her own sister's disappearance is somehow tied to it all. This was supposed to be a place for her to help her move forward, but instead, she finds herself immersed back in her own dark and dangerous past. Okay, we love that. We love some true crime. We love a mystery. So I'm adding this to the TBR. I've not read a book from this author before, but I'm excited to try it out. We have picked all 6 books that we are going to be reading for the month of September. I feel good about this month's books. Let's go through them really quickly in case you somehow forgot what they were. We have Forget Me Not, a thriller by Stacey Willingham. We have the dark academia fantasy Enemies to Lovers, Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. You know that this is YA, by the way. We have Rose and Chains by Julie Soto, another romantasy. 7 Deadly Thorns, another fantasy dark academia Enemies to Lovers. We have Love Arranged, which is a romance. The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden, another thriller mystery. So lots of thriller, mystery, dark academia, fantasy vibes this month, and I'm all for it. The perfect books, in my opinion, for fall. That is going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this TBR video. Let me know if you're going to read any of these books, or if you have read any of them. Let me know your thoughts. My Goodreads is always linked down below if you want to follow me and keep up with, you know, what books I'm actually reading and my ratings for them, and just stay, you know, connected with me in another way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time when my next video goes live. It will be my July and August wrap-ups, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, this next month is about to get really crazy for me, so stay tuned. I will see you guys next time when I post a new video. Bye guys!